I'm going to talk a little bit about Sangha, what it means to be a Sangha member. There seems to be some confusion on this. Some people think that it's the monks and nuns that are the Sangha of any given teacher. But actually, Sangha means together. That's what the word means. So it is going together in a direction, a single direction. In the case of the Buddha Dharma, it would be those who are going in the direction of enlightenment in accordance with the path of the Buddha. If we're a member of another tradition, a Sangha for a Jain would be a person going in the direction of Mahavira's teachings. And if we were a Hindu, it might be in the direction of Satya Sai Baba's teachings, or one of the great teachers of the Hindu traditions, Valayananda Swami, for example. Or in the yoga tradition, one would be a Sangha member of, for example, BKS Iyengar, or Krishnacharya, or Desikachar, or Patanjali Joyce, or Patanjali. If within Buddhism we're studying under His Holiness the Dalai Lama, we would be a member of the Dalai Lama's Sangha. If we're studying with a Shan master, for example, Master Xuanhua, we'd be a member of Xuanhua's Sangha. So generally, a Sangha just means together we are going. We are like-minded people. We share a interest in the Dharma. We share an interest in a particular teacher. And so we're a member of a particular Sangha. Now, all the particular Sanghas in a given tradition, for example, Buddhist tradition, are members of the Buddhist Sangha. So a Sangha member is people that are like-minded, going in a direction of a given path, following a path together. So, for example, if we're in the Himalayas and hiking in the Himalayas, we'll often hear people, let's say, having tea. And in a hillside or mountainside chai shop, which are sprinkled throughout the Himalayas, and sometimes you'll hear someone say, when they hear you are going in a certain destination, perhaps a day or two away, and they realize that you're going in the same direction they are going, they will say to you, Sangha journey, which means, shall we go together? So that's what Sangha means. And if we keep that in mind, we won't create a division amongst Sangha members, those who are, we won't think of it as confined in any way to a certain group within a teacher's assembly. Basically, everybody that's practicing in a given assembly of students are Sangha members. If you're practicing together, you're Sangha members. That's what the word means. It means together. There's no high or low by dress code or anything like that as far as Sangha members go. But there is a distinction to be drawn, because there are good Sangha members and there are not so good Sangha members. A good Sangha member practices very diligently because he knows that when each does his part, practicing diligently, you have a strong Sangha. So if we understand that, we want to practice on a level that's commensurate with everyone else or better, so that we do our part as Sangha members to make the entire Sangha strong. So that brings us to a very important word, samaya, which means commitment. So each Sangha member is committed to the assembly, the gathering of disciples that are practicing under a given teacher and receiving the teachings from that teacher. So each Sangha member has a commitment to each other so that they uplift the whole Sangha. They do their part. If there is a weak link in the Sangha, that can occur for various reasons. For example, it can occur because of laziness, in which case other Sangha members should make that student aware of it and the importance of being a viable Sangha member. But sometimes students are slow or just not as gifted as others. And then it's the responsibility of Sangha members, because of the samaya between Sangha members, to uplift the one who is struggling. And so, of course, there's various ways we help each other out, even in the conventional world of daily activities. We have a commitment towards each other. For example, to give an example of what samaya is, commitment, a conventional example, a worldly example. Once in Kathmandu, I was having lunch or dinner with a very well-known layperson in the Manangi community. And while we were having some food, someone came up to him and said, "Can you make a donation to a certain individual, for a certain individual?" And the donation was quite substantial. It was several thousand rupees. And the person I was sitting with, he said, "Of course," and they gave several thousand rupees donation. And after doing that, and the other person parted with the donation, I asked my friend, "Why did you give so much money for this person?" And he said that there's a member of their community that doesn't have a house of his own. And he's living on the streets and he's begging for food. And they're a very proud community. In this case, it was a member of the Manang community. And so my friend said, so because it reflects poorly on all of us, we're building him a house and getting him off the street and getting him on his own feet. So sometimes it's the case that as Dharma practitioners, we see others struggling. In that case, because of the commitment we have towards each other, we try and help that individual out any way we can, as much as we possibly can, because it reflects the weakness that person may have will reflect on the entire Sangha. So we can see it's a matter of committing to togetherness, if you will, and realizing that we're all working together to accomplish our aim, and our aims are all the same: to attain realization, happiness, peace, and to enable ourselves to have the ability to benefit others as we are benefiting ourselves. That's the whole point of practice. So we want to feel, if we are practicing the Dharma, that we are a Sangha member. Whether we are a lay Sangha member or an ordained Sangha member is not important. We're Sangha members. And what is important is, as a Sangha member, that we accomplish our aims and we uplift the Sangha. And if we do that, then we are realizing the benefits of being a Sangha member. The important thing to remember is there's a lot of advantages to identifying with the Sangha. It's a support. It's a support for our own enlightenment, our own efforts. We are supported and we support others. So that's what Dharma practice is all about. It's a long, difficult, tedious path to realization. And we're all in this together being Sangha. So if we keep that in mind and we aspire to reach our goals, we will reach our goals, and we will reach them easier as Sangha members. So the two words that are important here are Sangha, together, and Samaya, commitment. And in the sense of Dharma practice, Samaya means commitment to each other. And if we keep that in mind, our path will be a lot easier.